This is the main bed of tomatoes, which up until yesterday was covered under a plastic sheeting grow tunnel. I removed the cover yesterday though, not because the weather's improved, because it certainly has not. In fact, it's starting to rain right now. But what was happening is we've had so much rain and so much moisture that we were getting a buildup of condensation, and the ventilation inside of the tunnel was not good enough to keep things dried out. And I was afraid that we were actually creating an incubation area for fungal diseases, which is a huge issue in my area. It's so damp and cool here that fungal diseases are probably the #1 reason why tomatoes don't make it to harvest in a given year. So I took off the cover, and I'm going to begin until such time as we get to a dry spell, a 7-day spraying program with a fungicide, an organic fungicide. And I started that yesterday actually, and hopefully I'll be able to manage this very wet, cool spring that we've been having and salvage my tomato crop. Having said that, here's what's growing in the tomato patch. We have some fantastic tomatoes, which is a good all-purpose tomato, and tends to grow well in this area. They're all looking pretty good despite the damp weather and cool weather we've had. And then next to those are the Cherokee Purples, and these were seeds that I got from Dan at the Urban Veggie Garden, and it's actually blooming. I'm really anxious to try those. Everybody says such good things about them. And then next to them are, again, from the seed trade, or a seed gift, I should say, from Daphne of Daphne's Dandelions. I've got Market Miracles, and I'm really excited about these too. She had really good things to say about them. Her growing climate seems to be somewhat similar to mine, and I'm hoping they do well here. In fact, I planted 4 of these. There's another one, and yet another. As you can see, they're actually flowering. And another Market Miracle. They're doing good. Wet, but good. And then next to those are the Early Girls. These are a hybrid that produces a little smaller fruit and is good for coming right out of the chute earlier in the year with the first ripe tomatoes. Although I think my greenhouse tomatoes are definitely going to be the first for this year. And another Early Girl. Again, they're all looking pretty good. Just wet. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed for me that we don't get fungus disease. And dare I say the word, let's not get blight this year, which is fungus. Okay, and then in this bed we have the zucchinis. I've got Gold Rush and Parthenon growing, and they're doing really well considering how unsummer-like it's been. We've got 3 Gold Rush and 3 Parthenon. Parthenon is a green zucchini. I'm replacing Sun Green, which I've grown for a couple years now. I liked Sun Green, but unfortunately, the past 2 years I've had problems with them just stopping production about mid-season. Plants were healthy, but no fruit and no flowering, so hopefully the Parthenon will give me a good green zucchini and not have that problem. And now the rest of the bed is tomatoes. These are Aroma, which is a open pollinated Roma style paste tomato, and they're doing fine. They're looking a little more water stressed, and hopefully they'll bounce back if we get some warm weather, but they are flowering, and they do seem to be doing okay, just not as vibrant looking as I guess I would hope for. So that's the tomato beds.